What's up, what's going on, legends? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're back on Black Ops 6 Zombies. We're here on Liberty Falls, and we're going to be using the least used field upgrade, or at least I believe it's the least used field upgrade in the entire game, the Dark Flare. And the combination I'm going to be using augment-wise is going to be Supernova. It replaces the beam with a sphere that damages nearby enemies as it travels. The ball then detonates at the end of the Dark Flare's duration. And then Broad Beam significantly increases the size of the beam. I'm hoping it greatly increases the size of the sphere, and then we'll be able to, you know, take on more zombies or whatever. So a couple of things I had in mind for testing this specifically was I want to do against hordes, I want to do against specials, which on this map is going to be the manglers, pretty straightforward. Then of course I want to see if they do any damage to abominations. Now, I think to start things off, I'm going to be running the Rampage Inducer. Probably won't leave it on for the entirety of the run, but one of the big things we have to do throughout this run is actually get eliminations in order to build up the Dark Flare. Then we can build up a nice giant group of zombies, shoot the giant sphere through them, see how well it does. I kind of want to see how good it does against the manglers and the abominations, like I was saying, because it's been so long since I've actually used this field upgrade. I feel like if nobody's really using it, or the use count is as low as I think it is, why not buff it, make it more viable, make people have a reason to use it, even if it's a sacrifice, right? Oh, I don't get to use my Ether Shroud, or oh, I don't have Frenzied Guard. Well, I mean, if this thing ends up being strong enough, people will use it if you give them a reason to. At least that's my belief. I think in, you know, usual circumstances, people can find a reason to use Healing Aura if they're in a group. They're using Ether Shroud or Frenzied Guard if they're solo. I mean, there's even a good energy mine with the turret combination if you guys are trying to get through elites easier. I think most of the other field upgrades have a pretty fair use to them. I don't know about the Tesla Storm because I haven't really used it all that much, surprisingly. But I will say when all the new augments come out, you know, Double Tap, and we get the Frost Blast and whatever else, I'm going to be testing everything. So let me know down in the comment section below what you guys would like to see me test first. Would it be the field upgrade? Is it Double Tap? I mean, again, I'm just going to go through and try to let you guys know what the best combinations are early on, and I'm going to try to test them all out in the ways that I like to do so. So that way we get a real feel for how well things perform. And I will not feed you guys a line of crap like this thing's overpowered when it is obviously not overpowered, or we know already that it isn't. I'm hoping to give you guys the most useful information possible. Now, another reason I wanted to come in and actually use Dark Flare is it's been a long time since I've used it, but I kind of have been revisiting a lot of the different combinations, testing out what I feel like is the best for what circumstance, and I feel like I wouldn't be doing you guys the proper services if I left any of the field upgrades out. I mean, I'm obviously not going to do a Healing Aura one because that doesn't make any sense, but there is a possibility I still test out the Tesla Storm in an upcoming video, since I have yet to do so, and try out, see how much damage it does. I mean, in this one, it's not as fun as some of the others because I do have to get a lot of eliminations. I'm probably going to have to upgrade my weapon in order to maintain it, but once we're actually able to build up our field upgrade, we'll be able to use it, and it'll be a little bit better. But the better my weapon is, unfortunately, in this circumstance, the more likely to build up the field upgrade I am. But again, I want to use this in several different scenarios just to test how well it does. I do not want that, and it will not let me build up my field upgrade. And the biggest thing is, I think it'll be pretty effective against the hordes, but will it be able to eliminate zombies, or is it just going to be a big old waste of time? Then once we try against hordes, we can try it against our manglers and then abominations and kind of go from there. If things go really well, maybe I'll even push it to around like 26, 30. But I'm kind of feeling like this thing's going to let me down, so we might not even be able to make it that far. All right, we almost have it built up. All right, we finally got our first Dark Flare. I'll probably use the next round of zombies, build them all up into a whole group, and then see what we can make happen. I'm hoping it has enough damage to at least take them all out. But if it's any performance like I remember it, it's probably going to just be pure despair, because I don't remember it being insanely good. But here we are. Will it be the thing that proves us wrong? Will the Dark Flare be God tier after all? Okay, we got some doors opened up. We made it all the way into the church, which is great. First step, I want to pack my gun so I can maintain doing some solid damage. Faster I can get through the zombies, the faster I can rebuild this Dark Flare. Now I just have to build up the zombies to a comfortable point, and then I can shoot this Dark Flare off and see what happens here. Okay, here we go. Boom! It's actually doing better than I thought. You do need to make sure they're all lined up, but that was kind of crazy. That is way better than I remember. That's 100% a fact. I mean, it's been a really long time. I'm pretty sure they buffed this since I've used it last. That's how long it's been. But definitely looking forward to seeing this activate more than once throughout this run, because that was actually exceeding my expectations. Okay, we didn't quite have the buildup we needed for our field upgrade to be back, so we have to eliminate our first mangler, but I have a feeling we'll get another one in the next couple of rounds, so we should be able to challenge it. I'm going to go ahead and just buy the 3-plater, set myself up. I mean, reality is we're just here to build up field upgrades. We won't be able to see how much it does or what is possible if we just don't sit here and build them up. I do have a power keg, but I don't want to use it yet, so I can use it later on when we want more back-to-back hits or something. Maybe when we want to test it on the elite. Saving that, keeping that on deck. Get through that. All right, we got it built up again. The dark flare is back. Yeah, I think when you think of the combinations that you can utilize for the other field upgrades, it would make sense that there would be something that would be decent for this one. That's not always the case, right? So let's actually finish off our last zombie. All right, time to see how well this thing does against the mangler. Problem is, it won't be in the spot for the detonation, so maybe I just go like this. Boom. Am I far enough away? Oh, it's not doing what I thought it was going to do. There we go. There we go. Huge. Oh, it would have killed him. I just had to get him to stay in there longer. That was actually really good damage. The problem was keeping it in place. I look forward to trying that again. We're going to have to build this thing back up. But yeah, like I was saying before, pretty much all the other ones, you can think of a valuable combo for it, right? Like Healing Aura, that's going to be good if you're playing in a squad. You can use Frenzied Guard or Ether Shroud, and you might even use both of those also in a squad, as you can make them affect your teammates. I mean, reality is, it's been a really long time since I've used this. I don't think I've seen a single person use this. So we had to jump back in and try it again. I'm feeling pretty good about it, though. I don't actually hate it. I kind of felt like it was going to be absolutely terrible. It's not fantastic, but it's better than I anticipated. And that says something sometimes. All right, I need to get my health back. And I need to make sure I go up here and get my rare tool. It's going to take us a second to get this built back up. I need to get... Whoa, you guys are moving. I need to get these guys out of here quickly. The eliminations, build them up quick. All right, we got gifted a full power, so that's kind of insane. The problem is I want to wait till this guy actually lasers. We do have our elite here. Here we go. Pop it. Go, 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 go. It's not making... I don't think it's reaching him. And it hit him, but it didn't do anything, I don't think. I kind of messed that up a little bit. I was also trying to stay away from the damn zombies. Come on, vermin. How much did it do? It did almost nothing, but I don't even know if... Wow. I don't even know if it really hit it. You know what? Let's go ahead and just try it again. This is why we had it. I said I have a power keg. Let's use a power keg. Pop that guy. Give me this. And then we're going to go like this. Shoot it right into you. And it killed my zombie. And it went through that guy. It did not... That is so bad. That is not good. At all. Did borderline nothing to the elite. I'm hoping to get a couple more manglers going on. We can at least try it against them again. I do want to use it against a larger horde that we're going to be able to build up inevitably at this point. But we got some early attempts in. Absolutely terrible, at least for the Abomination. Kind of sad, but I mean, to be fair, none of the field upgrades are incredible against Abominations, except for like using the Ether Shroud, where you can just kind of stand in front of it while it doesn't know where you're at and shoot at it. Or the Frenzied Guard, where you use the stockpile and you just kind of fire until you run out of ammo. All right, well, I don't really remember shooting this Abomination that much, but apparently we must have, because we pretty much destroyed it. Got our Mangler here, destroy that. I mean, now we just need another set of our field upgrade. Another set. I'm thinking I have like the double activation. That kind of would have been a better way to go, to be fair. But building it up doesn't really matter. Would have rather it be a larger effect than building it up. You don't build it up quicker if you have two, you just can hold two. Okay, we can do this here. Shouldn't be too much longer. We'll be able to get our next charge. All right, I slightly overjuiced my weapon in hopes of being overpowered a little bit longer, giving me a better chance at getting this field upgrade built up a little bit quicker here. We don't have any manglers, but that's okay. I'm going to save up my zombies here. Oh, here we go. And then we'll just go like this. That guy's going toward it. Come on, see what you can do. Oh, I'm going to die. I'm going to die. Oh, my God. What did it do? It did nothing. So, yep. It still stands. It sucks balls against the elites. Absolute trash. It's okay, though. Like I said, we want to revisit against the manglers. If we didn't get the Abomination as early as we did once again and had that line up. I probably wouldn't have used that right away. I would have saved it for a mangler, but I feel confident that we'll be able to start getting this built up way faster. Not only is the weapon stronger, we're getting more zombies. We're moving through the rounds. I'm gonna be honest, testing these different things ends up being a lot of fun. So I'm looking forward to all the new stuff coming, all the different augments, and going in and putting each thing to the hardest test I can to show how good it actually is. All right, we got a full power. The game is helping me out a little bit here. All right, let's go ahead and throw this decoy. Normally I wouldn't want to do that, but let's throw the decoy. And then let's go like this. Shoot it right through him. Shoot it right through him. See what happens. And I can't see it. Did it destroy? It destroyed everyone. Holy crap. Okay, that was sick. That was sick. It's super disappointing for the elites, but that was kind of sick, let's be honest. Now we got to rebuild it up so we can do it again. I might have enough zombies here. I'm trying to build up enough. No, don't hit me. This double blasters. I got 2 manglers. That's why I think it'd be sick. Get this activation and then see if we can take them both down at the same time. The real double special test. I should have tested this on something like the tomb as well. Maybe I will at some point in the future. Oh, what? Hold on. Hold on. We want that. But I don't want to use it yet. Hold on. Give me this activation. Hurry. All right, we got it. Say it. Jump down. Jump down. Jump down. All right, boom. Hopefully it goes right into them. It did. I think I got both of them. Oh, I didn't get the other guy. Oh, he's 1 hit. That's fine. Well, at least I got the other one built up, so we can try it again. I really was just trying to get that freaking full power. By the way, the last activation, not the one we just did, the one before that, killed 35 zombies plus the mangler. That basically killed all of our zombies plus the mangler as well. I got a huge group built up here. I think I'm going to try to wrap them around one more time. Look how many there are. He's going to go around this corner, and then we'll pop it. Boom. That thing is cooking. I mean, it doesn't kill everybody, but it definitely did do a lot. Holy smokes. All right, where's our guy? I want to see what his health looks like. Where's he at? Can't see him. Oh, he's got like nothing. I must have barely missed him. That thing is just smoking them, though. Oh, we got to build it up again? No big deal. Or I get another one of these full power gobblegums, but I'll have to hit the gobbler. I'll have to hit Gobbler for that. I gotta be honest, based on the performance so far, I absolutely don't hate this field upgrade. I mean, I like it more than I remember liking it originally, but I definitely found a more better use case for it than I originally thought of as well. I mean, the fact that I could just realistically build this up and then pop it at an entire group, maybe even destroying all of them. I mean, we have to have a few more attempts here to kind of see what happens. I need to build this thing up. But I'm pretty sure it does enough damage to manglers. I think it continues to scale. And then obviously against the zombies, it's pretty effective. I mean, we can even throw another decoy later, which we will once we have this built up. Build as many zombies into a group as we can. Fire the dark flare into it. And hope for the best. Hey, why are there more of you behind me than there is in front of me? Get away from me. When you consider that most of the field upgrades don't actually damage the enemies, I mean, like Ether Shroud, it makes you pretty much invisible for a short time, allowing you to damage the enemies. And then obviously Frenzied Guard doesn't allow you to really do more damage, but allows you to shoot more bullets or in some cases get more armor back or whatever the case is, right? I guess Tesla Storm probably damages enemies. I don't know to what degree. Something we would have to test. But hey, at least this is something that does damage. That is one thing I think that they consider when they were trying to balance it, which is probably why it's a little bit underwhelming to some degree. Let's go ahead and throw our decoy. Trying to load these guys up. I can't get these guys close enough. I wanted the manglers a little bit closer, but not working very well. I don't know if I can run past them again. Sliding, sliding, sliding. Just go ahead and shoot it off. See what happens. Oh, there's another one. No way. The game actually likes me. Okay, it didn't kill the manglers this time, but I don't know if I don't know what I did with them. Okay, we need to make this group again. Group them up again. It was crazy for the zombies, though. Now we got this whole respawn going on. I guess I do have another decoy. We could do it. Let's throw it. I could buy more decoys. I'm already legendary anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Go ahead and shoot this thing right through. Look at that thing cook, cook, cook. Boom. Okay, well, I totally missed the mangler again, but everything else went down, including the other mangler. Go ahead and blast them into the future. All right, we got to give it a couple more runs. We should be able to get a couple more activations, and then we'll see what happens. I just wanted to see if it would scale up. It's fantastic for clearing out the hordes. And again, like I said previously, I mean, most of the field upgrades don't even damage enemies. So if you're looking for something to do damage and that you're not going to be just focused on holding on to for the right moment, I feel like this is definitely a great option. My biggest issue with something like Ether Shroud is that you're pretty much holding on to it for the right time. Otherwise, you'll use it and then go, oh, I should have had that for this moment. And you don't have it, right? What is going on? My zombies are freaking spread out here, man. Get together, get together, get together. Why are you doing a 360? These guys are moving slow. Yeah, and then obviously with this, you could fire it off whenever you get it and you wouldn't feel bad about it. I mean, honestly, you would want to build up as many as you can, maybe utilize a decoy or whatever the case is, but it is going to do some extra damage for you. It might even be the difference between you getting through some of the specials, maybe if you're struggling. Not going to help you with elites, unfortunately. But hey, I don't think most of them would. All right, I got a plan. We're going to at least pop this off one more time against the biggest horde I can get, plus maybe this mangler. And then we are also going to try to build up another activation in hopes of using it to help us exfil. I know we won't be able to take on the abomination with it, but I want to see how well we can deal with a big chunk of the group. And maybe we won't even need to use a score streak to get through it. All right, popping it. Go through, go through, go through. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Actually frying the zombies. Did it do good? It did good against the mangler, but the mangler made its way out of it, which is the unfortunate part. Now I got to rebuild this sucker in hopes of having one available before we go to the exfil. 100% they will help against the mangler. I feel like it's done less against the mangler over time, but that could just be as simple as it walking out. Definitely the negative to this thing is that it moves, right? It doesn't stay in place, and neither do the zombies. Kind of a bit unfortunate, but it makes sense. But other than that, against the actual zombies, it's been pretty fantastic. I mean, maybe I'll even include these in more of my runs in the future. Maybe I'll try to use this in some of my challenge runs just to see how much it helps me out. In some cases, during the challenge runs, I think one of the worst things is the elites, so I don't know how impactful it'll be for that. But maybe it'll be impactful for trying to make it through with like those no pack runs or whatever. Not that I usually use the field upgrade that much, but maybe we'll have to make an exception. Make an exception. Will it help carry us a bit further? It could. It very well could. Okay, I ended up getting another power keg, so I'm going to go ahead and call this in. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Don't down me. And I'll go ahead and call in my power keg. Get my full power here. Even though I'm close, I want to make sure we have it. Then we can go ahead and jump up here. Will this be enough to help us get through the zombies? I guess we're going to find out. I do have 2 decoys, so we can make sure they get close together at the very least. And then we can try to get through our abomination on its own. Will we have what it takes? Try to get through you quickly. Are we going to have a mangler? That's my real question here. Looks like we may not. We may not. That's good. Throw that. Okay, get everybody together. Little hug. Little hug. Yep. Hang out here. Yep. Get rid of almost everybody that we can. I don't know how many we actually got rid of. Someone went down on the ground. Unfortunately. Okay. Try to get through the rest of these zombies. I don't know what we did numbers-wise. I'd have to go back and look. Didn't look that great, though. But it could have been related to them just not having spawned in yet. Yep. We need to build you up again. Hurry up. Stay away from them. Boom. This is going to be rough. Oh, we are not going to be able to get out of here. Unless something freaking miracle happens. This dude's not opening his face, dude. Been closed for 40 seconds. Come on. Come on. No, there's no way. Like, it's the last guy, right? Open your freaking face, man. No, we're not getting out of here. No way. No. And that's it. GG. We had one left, but we weren't able to do it in time. Well, I tried. But hey, we went through. We actually gave it a fair test. And I'm pretty sure, although it's the least used field upgrade, it does provide some value. It does actually get you some eliminations, whereas the other ones kind of support those, right? So I feel like it is a viable option. I feel like it's something you could utilize to definitely get through a chunk of zombies and even put huge dents on your specials going into the later rounds. No idea how it'll impact it, the performance on the other maps themselves, but that is going to wrap things up for us here. Thank you guys for all the support in today's video, all the support in the channel, and I look forward to seeing y'all in the next one. Peace!